Hi YouTube, it's just Kath or New Me Sydney. I hope you're all really well. I'm doing great this week. I've had a really good week and feeling fantastic. I mentioned it before, but the weather in Sydney at the moment is just superb. So it's my type of weather, not too hot, not cold. You can just wear a long sleeve top, but you don't need a jacket. It's perfect. So the weather's making me happy, but also my weight is making me happy. So I will go through it all with you. So I started on the 14th of June, that was 15 weeks ago, and I was 264 pounds or 119.8 kilos. Today I'm 210.7 pounds or 95.6 kilos. So if you watch my videos, I'll just explain that's a 3.3 pound loss from last week or 1.5 kilos. And altogether, that is 53.3 pounds lost or 24.2 kilos lost. So I am really happy with that. I think that like my weight seems to go like a smaller loss, a bigger loss, smaller loss, bigger loss. So this week's it's at a bigger loss, so 1.5 kilos. And as I always say, my doctor has told me between 1 to 2 kilograms lost per week is what you want. So when I get below that, I'm always like, oh, a bit bummed. But when I get in that range, I'm stoked. So today I'm stoked, yay. So I have quite a few things to go over today. So I'll start from the top of the list. So I came home on Monday night and I hadn't really checked the scale, so I didn't know how I was going, but I was feeling like, oh, I'm a slow loser. I'm a slow loser. And because I hear that term on YouTube a lot, she's a slow loser, and I think I am classified as a slow loser. I'm not sure, but anyway, I was feeling like a slow loser. And I went to my cupboard and I was just cleaning everything out, and I saw these jeans, and I was like, oh, what are these? And I checked the tag, they were just from Kmart, they were just cheapies, and they said size 20, and that to you guys is a size 18, I think. But anyway, we'll just use Aussie sizes. So anyway, I looked at them and I thought, oh, I don't think I'm a size 20 anymore. So I took them off the hanger, held them up, and I was like, oh my God, these are massive. And I remember them being skin tight. They were like my going out sexy jeans because they were that tight. Oh, heaven forbid. But anyway, so I put them on and they were so loose. They were ridiculous. They were hanging over my feet. They were just sitting so low on my hips. I could easily just take them on and off without doing them up. And they were baggy and I was like, oh, this is wicked. And I took a photo and I put it on Facebook and I was like, these used to be skin tight, and people were like, wow, that's really good. So it gave me such a boost, and I think like that sort of spurred me up again, and I was just so stoked to see those baggy jeans. So another thing to talk about, so that's one thing I ticked off my list, is I'm now, for the first time in my whole entire life, applying fake tan. And I don't know if you can tell. Oh yeah, that looks, oh, that's a bit bad. But yeah, I'm putting on fake tan, and I just wanted to know if there's any lovely beauticians out there who can tell me how to do it. Because my legs look patchy as. They look so bad, and I never ever show off my legs at all, so I don't even know why I bothered putting it on there. But I just thought, oh, just in case I buy a skirt. Never going to happen. But anyway, it's fine here, but my legs look really bad. So I just need some tips. Like, because I was just like, smoothing it on, but it doesn't look very good. Here it looks okay, but legs bad. So any beauticians, I would love some tips. Thank you very much. My exciting weight loss sort of statement this week is I've actually now lost just over 20% of my original starting weight. So it would have been just under 24 kilos as 20%, and I'm just over 24 kilos lost. So That's so cool, 20%. I remember like going to the doctors before I even started thinking about getting a sleeve, and they were like, oh, you know, if you just lost 5-10% of your body weight, you know, your knee would be better, blah, blah, blah. And I never did it, of course. But thank God for my lovely sleeve, because now I've lost 20%. Yay! Oh, I watched Jenny's video, VSG Jenny or Jenny VSG, I can't remember. You know who you are, love ya. And I swear, I felt like she was saying exactly what I was thinking. Because I had a moment on Tuesday night, I think it was, and I came home from a walk with my sister, and she'd given me some dinner. She gave me some Sancho bao, which is the beautiful like Thai flavoured mince wrapped in a lettuce leaf, and it's got like spring onions and nuts, and so yummy. Anyway, so I wasn't really that hungry. Actually, I wasn't hungry at all. I didn't have even a smidgen of hunger, but I still ate it. And I was like, I'll eat it because my sister gave it to me, so I kind of justified it in my head. But then I went and got this like little baggie of chocolates that I have, and I just sat on the couch and ate them. And Jenny was saying that she had a moment like this too, where she was eating, but she wasn't even hungry. Wasn't hungry at all. And just like had a whole day. Lucky I only had an evening. But I wasn't sick. I didn't feel sick at all. I didn't feel full. I just felt completely normal. And usually this little baggie of chocolates, it's like a block of chocolate that I've cut up. And I know I'm not meant to have that, but so be it. But usually I have like one piece every 5 days or so. So like, and the piece is like that big, like tiny. Like before surgery, I would have eaten the whole block in one night. So I was doing all right, but the other night I just sat there and I just went, I just don't even know why. Like, it wasn't for hunger. It didn't even particularly taste that great. So crazy. So I just have to get over that. And if it means just getting it out of the house, just get it out of the house. Because that's what people always say, you know, when people are overweight. It's like, just don't buy the bad food. And you think that would stay in your head. Okay, just go to the supermarket, get the apples, get the bananas, get your protein. Don't walk down the chocolate aisle and buy the Cadbury yummy mixed chocolate with the bits in it. No, it's not Celebrations. Anyway, it's some fancy chocolate with bits in it. And yeah, it's like, just don't buy it. But yet we buy it and we eat it on the couch watching X Factor. So anyway, so I've got to get over that. I know I do. But that also takes me to my next point. And that's, even though I had that bad night of eating the Sancho bao when I wasn't hungry and the chocolate, I kind of thought the other day that I am doing well with like fast food. Now before surgery, anywhere I went, like if I was going to a friend's house and then was driving home, I'd stop at Macca's, get a cheeseburger or a McChicken burger with extra mayo. Yum. But now I don't even think about that. And like from the journey from my sister's house to my house, I passed a Red Rooster, which is like a chicken shop. And they do delicious chips. But I just don't want that food anymore. And it's not like a conscious, oh, I'm being good because I'm not going there. It's like I really don't want it. Like, I did have a junior burger probably about a month ago. And the bread on the junior burger just was so like fluffy, or it was just so off-putting. And now whenever I think about getting like a burger from one of those places, I just think about that gross bread. And it just completely turns me off. So I thought, I know like, you know, it's not a big thing because I shouldn't be eating it, but I'm proud that I can just drive past a McDonald's or a Burger King or whatever and not buy it anymore. Yeah, so I'm happy about that. So lunches and food-wise, totally, it just like a week ago, like week 14, Lucky, stay there. it just, like that, like a switch just flicked or something, I don't know. But my food is fine. For lunch, I'm having things like salmon sashimi, which I adore. Just once a week, I treat myself to a smoothie because I know they've got a lot of calories, but I love them. So I just have that once a week. And I actually have that on Thursdays after my weigh-in. Which is that cheating? I don't know. But yeah, and someone on YouTube suggested oats for breakfast, and I know that's a carb, but if you've watched my previous video, I was having some problems with breakfast foods. The thought of eggs or bacon, anything like that, or a protein shake, not going there. But all those foods just made me actually, just even thinking about them made me feel really sick. So now I'm having oats or porridge. We call it porridge. And that seems fine. Like I got like a little 90 gram, maybe, yeah, I think it was 90 gram, like little sachet where you tip out the oats and then you fill it up with water. I have milk in mine, like skim milk, because I think it tastes a bit nicer. And I put that out in a bowl and I could only eat not even half. And then it went all stodgy and congealed as porridge does, but I heated it up later and it was fine to have a second go at it. But that seems to be working fine. It's not making me feel sick, and it's taken me up nearly all the way to lunchtime, and then lunch is fine, and dinner, I'm really not hungry at dinner, so I just have something really small. And so food-wise, it's going good. And that's really cool for me because I was having some serious problems with food, like just feeling sick and just thinking about food, just feeling really gross. But now it's all better. So yay, good things are happening. Oh, I wanted to ask you guys about jerky, like turkey jerky, beef jerky, because I hear people mention it in their videos. We don't do jerky in Australia. Well, I shouldn't say that's a massive generalization, but I don't ever eat jerky, and I do not know a single person. I've never met a single Australian person who eats jerky. But sometimes I feel like, I could really go some meat. So what is it? I know it's like, do you chew it and then spit it out? Like that tar stuff I sometimes see in American movies. I don't know what that is, but they like spit it like in Texas and stuff. Sorry guys if that's really wrong. I'm just going off movies. But yeah, like do you swallow it? I know some people says there's soft jerky and there's hard jerky. Like what's the difference? I have no idea. I don't even know where to buy it. I've never seen it in the shops. Maybe I have to go to a specialty shop. But anyway. So yeah, give me some jerky advice. What else? Oh, another thing Jen talked about was massive hair loss. And I've been going over a couple of videos just while I've been working, just listening to them while I'm doing boring stuff. And nearly everyone around this time is talking about hair loss, and my hair loss is really bad. Like, I can't remember her name, but she's Canadian and she works in a coffee shop. Hello, if you're watching my videos. And she has a boyfriend. That's all I remember about her. But she was brushing her hair, and she showed how much hair was lost from one brush in. And it was like this massive, dense clump of hair. And mine's the same. Like, I'm lucky. I have thick hair. I started off with thick hair, so it's looking all right still. But it is worrying how much hair I'm losing. So, I don't know. I shouldn't really complain because I'm looking thinner, and thinner is better than bald. Is it? I can always get a wig. Anyway, one last thing. Let me see. Yes, one last thing, and I'm happy to report I'm not morbidly obese anymore. Woo, woo, woo. I am only obese now. So I'm still in that category, but I'm really happy to report that I'm not morbidly obese, because when I found out that when I first got the surgery, I was like, oh God, that sounds so morbid. But I'm not in that category anymore, so goodbye to morbidly obesity and hello obese. Hopefully I will get down to the just overweight range, which I don't know about you guys, but my sisters, they're fantastic figures, and they're still in the overweight range. So I don't care about being in that range. Just I've progressed now from morbid to obese, so just a few more steps, and then we're all good. So that's all I have to talk about. Sorry, I've talked for 15 minutes. I had so much. Blame the post-it. But I hope you're all really good and have a fantastic week, and I will see you next week. Bye.